Beginning Reading Skills Camp. Details. Today we're going to look at details. A detail is something specific about an idea. In this picture, I see drinks with ice in them. I also see an orange. I'm going to look for things in common. Things in common means things that are the same or similar. I see all these drinks have ice in it. The orange stands out. We can think of a detail as being the legs of a chair. It supports the seat of the chair. The top of the chair is like the topic of what we're talking about. In reading, this is called the main idea. If I put the pictures into the chair, I'll see that the drinks would go into the legs, but the orange doesn't fit. Lemonade is sweet and refreshing. Iced tea can cool you down and has a smooth taste. There's nothing like a fizzy cold cola to give you some pep. Cold drinks on hot days taste great and cool you down. A cold orange is perfect too. Which detail from the text does not belong? Cola can give you pep. Lemonade is sweet. Iced tea can cool you down. A cold orange is perfect. The topic of the text is cold drinks for a hot day. Iced tea is a cold drink. Cola is a cold drink. Lemonade is a cold drink. While an orange, when it's cold, can be refreshing, it's not a drink. So the detail that does not belong is a cold orange is perfect. So you're going to see types of questions like this. So an orange may have juice in it, but it's not a drink. So you want to be careful when you see multiple choice questions and they put the questions like this. Let's do some drills. Directions. Determine the main idea, then underline the detail which does not belong. Number 40. You should grow green peppers. When you cook chicken, you must make sure that it cooks completely. Chicken that is uncooked can carry a bacteria called salmonella. Salmonella can get you very sick. You will know that your chicken is good if it has no smell when it is raw. You will know that it is cooked when the meat is completely white inside. This text is about when you cook chicken, you must make sure it cooks completely. Everything is about cooking the chicken completely. You should grow peppers is the detail that does not belong. While green peppers are a food, it's not chicken. So that's why this is the detail that does not belong. Number 41. Everyone likes to eat in restaurants. You should avoid cooking meat on high heat. If you are making fried chicken and the heat is high, the chicken will burn. The outside will cook, but the inside will stay raw. Meat needs time for the heat to penetrate its flesh. If you cook meat at a medium heat, the flesh will cook more evenly. The main idea of this text is you should avoid cooking meat on high heat. Think of this as the chair. Now, the legs of the chair are if you are making fried chicken and the heat is high, the chicken will burn. Another leg is meat needs time for the heat to penetrate its flesh. The detail that does not belong is everyone likes to eat in restaurants. While restaurants serve food, they may serve chicken. This paragraph is about avoiding cooking meat on high heat. Everyone likes restaurants is the detail that does not belong. Number 42. Did you know success is achieved with persistence? Scientists perform dozens or hundreds of experiments before they achieve success. Chefs try out new recipes several times before getting their food to have just the right flavor. Even when a person first learns to ride a bike, he or she will not begin riding well immediately. It took me 5 minutes to do homework once. Achieving success takes time and not giving up. The main idea can be found in the first sentence. Did you know success is achieved with persistence? This would be the seat of the chair. Now let's find the details or the legs of the chair. Chefs try out new recipes several times before getting their food to have just the right flavor. Supports the chair, or the main idea success is achieved with persistence. Even when a person first learns to ride a bike, he or she will not begin riding well immediately. That's also a detail. It took me 5 minutes to do homework once is a detail that does not belong. It does not belong because it is something not specific. It's general. A homework could take 5 minutes, it could take 1 hour or 2 hours. So, therefore, it took me 5 minutes to do homework once is the detail that does not belong. Number 43. Here is a tip for cooking. You should cover your food when cooking. This practice keeps all the flavor in your food. It will also cook your food faster because little heat will be able to escape. It will also keep your stove cleaner because the food won't be able to splatter. For better tasting food, you can also add spices and herbs. The main idea of this text is you should cover your food when cooking. That would be the seat of the chair. Let's find a leg. It will also cook your food faster because little heat will be able to escape. Another leg, it will also keep your stove cleaner because the food won't be able to splatter. The detail that does not belong is for better tasting food, you can also add spices and herbs. While that is true, it does not support the chair or the main idea, which is you should cover your food when cooking. Number 44. If it's raining, carry an umbrella. An umbrella is useful. It helps keep you dry when it rains. You can use an umbrella to protect yourself from the sun on hot days. It protects you from things flying in your face on windy days. Boots also keep your feet dry. The main idea of this text is an umbrella is useful, or the seat of the chair. One of the legs is it protects you from things flying in your face on windy days. Another detail, or a leg of the chair, you can use an umbrella to protect yourself from the sun on hot days. The detail that does not belong is boots also keep your feet dry. While boots do keep your feet dry, and an umbrella keeps you dry when it rains, it's not related to an umbrella being useful. So therefore, boots also keep your feet dry is the detail that does not belong. Number 45. Carrots are crunchy when raw. Here's a frying tip. When you're frying food, don't add the ingredients to the pan until the oil is hot. If you add your items too early, your food will become oily. The food will taste slimy. You won't get any crunch on the outside of your food. The main idea of this text is when you're frying food, don't add the ingredients to the pan until the oil is hot. The ideas which support the main idea is if you add your items too early, your food will become oily. Another detail, the food will taste slimy. The detail that does not belong is carrots are crunchy when raw. The last sentence talks about crunch. You won't get any crunch on the outside of your food. That was put there to confuse you. However, carrots are crunchy when raw has nothing to do with frying food. Number 46. Everybody likes to make mistakes. It's important to learn from your mistakes. If you don't, you would have gotten nothing out of the bad experience. You will likely make the same mistake again in the future. You will also not grow as a person if you don't learn from your mistakes. The main idea is it's important to learn from your mistakes. The details or the legs of the chair include you will likely make the same mistakes again in the future. Another one, you will also not grow as a person if you don't learn from your mistakes. The detail that does not belong is everybody likes to make mistakes. The main idea is it is important to learn from your mistakes. No one wants to make mistakes. The details explain why it's important to learn from your mistakes, like making the same mistake again or not growing as a person. So the detail that does not belong is everybody likes to make mistakes. That's our lesson for today. Good job.